YouTube? It's your boy like back on the YouTube video. And today we're filming, I'm doing my Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse review. I know it's kind of random, me just reviewing this random movie, but honestly, I recently watched it and I like it even more. When I first watched this movie, it was really well done. I really enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it. I've watched a movie probably like 5 times to be honest with you. But yeah, so yeah, Into the Spider-Verse. Probably one of my favorite movie, children's movie, um, currently at this time. So yeah, let's just get into this review. So yeah, I've recorded this actually 2 times. Sorry if I go a little bit fast. It's just the clip keeps deleting and like stuff keeps happening. So whatever. Yeah. Sorry about my mouse there, but yeah, Into the Spider Verse is very It's a very good movie. I really enjoy for numerous reasons, such as like the music, characters, villains. The plot's all right. And just yeah, it's very. I like it. So yeah, let's just start with the plot here. It's basically Miles Morales. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this, but spoilers are ahead. So yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, for whatever, it came out like 2 years ago, but still some people may have not seen it. Like I, for example, saw it early 2019, so I was a bit late. Um, so yeah, that was pretty interesting. Yeah, basically the plot is Miles Morales, a kid gets bitten by a radioactive spider, which gives him the powers basically of Spider-Man, plus the invisible. He could be invisible, and I think he has electric webs too, which I think is very interesting. Um, so yeah, then then the Spider-Man in his universe is dead. More Spider people come. As you'll see in more pictures. Um, and yeah, basically saves the day. There's not much to go on with plot wise. It's more you have to explain the movie, but I'm not gonna do that. Just because it's gonna make the video take so long. But yeah, let's just go with the villains first of all. Villains were I don't want to say too well done, but it is like a children's movie, so it's understandable. Um, Basically the villain is Kingpin. Basically, he's the big bad villain. But there's also like Doctor Octopus, there's Scorpion, there's um Hammerhead. There's like a whole bunch of villains too. On also an interesting villain is the Prowler, which I thought was a very well done. I really enjoyed that. So I'll explain him later. But yeah, Kingpin. Basically he wants to just create some dimension portal, whatever, to try and get his family back. From like in time because they died because of they realized how bad he was, so they just left him and then they died from a car accident. So that was kind of sad. But yeah, basically trying to save his family, basically. But he also unleashes like a time mess up and stuff. That's where all these Spider-Mans come from, and Spider Girls and all that. So yeah, the villain of Kingpin wasn't too bad. Like for example, I kind of I didn't agree with him. I didn't really care for his villain, honestly. I mean, he's understandable to some point, but not the best villain I've seen. I liked how they added all those villains too with Doctor Octopus, Hammerhead, and yeah, the Prowler was definitely a good villain. I really enjoyed that. I wouldn't call him a villain, but he was definitely a good character. I'll actually explain him more later when I get to characters. Um, yeah, you could see that's very interesting. Next up, we have the music. Music to me is very significant in film watching. Like for example, I really sometimes I listen to the film like the music soundtrack on like Spotify or something. But yeah, this music was pretty good. Like for example, I like Black Panther a lot, just not only for the story, too, the music and stuff. Um, so yeah, that was a good reason. The music was right on. and the music adds really a special effect to it. Like for example, when he's turning into Spider-Man, "What's Up Danger," that song, and like I believe it's called "Hide" or something when he's like scared of doing it or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty good. I really enjoy that. Um, as you can see, let's just kind of go with costume. In my opinion, costume was very well done. I like the costume of Miles Morales. I especially like it was an animation movie, but I especially liked how he wears those Air Jordan 1 Chicago Air Jordan 1s. Those are like fire to me. I really like it. Um it's very it's I the costume itself is pretty good. I really like it. The other characters' costumes were really good, as you can see there. The pictures are a little bit blurry, but that's sorry about that. Very interesting. Um, Next up we have like probably the action sequences, which was definitely very good. I really liked the sequences were very well done. I liked especially how they like. I wasn't expecting any death to show any death, but it was like surprisingly well done. Like you knew that the character was dead and stuff. Like for example, it's like how Star Wars, the Clone Wars did it when Darth Maul was killing all those clones gruesomely, but it was a little bit toned down. Like it didn't actually show it. For example, like when Kingpin kills Spider-Man, he literally, I can't show you the motion, but he like hammers him down, and then he dies. You just know it. And then also like, for example, with spoiler alert, the preacher when he dies, Kingpin shoots him, which is obviously very well done, and like very well done in my opinion. And yeah, that was pretty good. The fighting sequences well done too. I really like them fighting and stuff. I didn't think it would be that good, but it was pretty well done. Next up we have the characters. The characters were very well done. Sorry, I just showed a scout trooper by accident, but yeah. Let's just start off with Miles Morales, main character. I really like his character. He's like 14 years old. That's what he's intended to be. He's like in middle school basically. Um, so yeah, that's very interesting. I like that part of it. Part of it. So yeah, and I just realized this picture's from the PS5 game, but whatever. That's despise it. But his character is very like his character development is very good. Like for example, he starts off as like a not too confident, scared kind of kid, and then he grows into being more of like he's like heroic and all this. Like for example, he's not like overly scared. Like he's like I don't want to become Spider-Man. He doesn't. He never says that though, but he like grows into it. He just finally realizes. Like for example, he wasn't able to use his powers and stuff. But then he had like kind of like a tough love moment with the spider people, and they were just like, "Oh, you can't help us." They would rather sacrifice it. Then he finally decides to not grow up, but like start acting proper, and then yeah, it was pretty good. So yeah, next up we have the Prowler. The Prowler's character is pretty well done. I kind of enjoyed it when because he was like seen as Miles's like favorite, not favorite. I don't know. He was very close to Miles. That's what I say. And it was kind of interesting when he was killed. I kind of didn't know it was coming. I had a feeling it was coming because no way it was gonna be like that. It was kind of like Uncle Ben dying for Peter Parker. Basically, I was just like a little bit weirded out or whatever. It was kind of sad because he didn't want to kill Miles Morales, so he's just like he's like no, and then Kingpin just killed him, and he was just like no, no, no. And then we see um Officer Jefferson, the Miles' father, who doesn't really like the Prowler, also known as Eric Davis, because of because he doesn't, I don't know, he doesn't like him. Um, then they're like sad and all this and stuff, which is very nice. Yes. Sorry, it's not very nice. Sorry. It's very well done. Sorry, I said very nice by accident. Let's just get into the story real quick. Or actually, let's get in the comedy, and then let's just talk about the story. The comedy is whatever, honestly. Uh, there's not much comedy in it. I just felt like saying this because I found it funny when sorry comedy when the pig the pig was pretty funny. There's like a spider pig or whatever. He was funny. I don't know if I have a picture. Yeah, he's right here, right here. That character was really funny, and yeah, I kind of found that pretty cool. Um, so yeah, basically, then now we're into story. Story was very well done in my opinion. I liked most of it, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what to say about the story really. It was very good. I especially liked the role it was kind of going on with like his name was Peter Parker, but this Spider-Man, but he was like from an alternate universe. Very interesting character. He was kind of like a not bum, but like he was like a kind of like a lazy Spider-Man. I don't know what else to say. His dimension was screwed up, kind of thing, where he didn't like it that much and whatever. So that was very interesting. I kind of found it kind of sad when he was just like, "What if it doesn't work out in the end?" And then when Spider-Man was telling him to leave and whatever. But then I got over it, kind of thing. But whatever. I really hope he returns in the next movie if they make a next. They're making a next movie, but I hope he returns. Um, so yeah, that was really nice. Well done. And yeah, I also have to say, Spider people are kind of like jerks in my opinion. Um, I can't even lie, but it was the tough love moment of the movie. So yeah, whatever. Yeah. So overall, honestly, I would rate this movie 10 out of 10. To be honest with you, I really like everything from like the movie to the action to the story. All great in my opinion. And yeah, also leave it down in the comments below if you want me to talk about something different, like such as like a different part in the story or something, like something else other than like what I'm talking about, like action, comedy, and that all. Because I do plan on doing more movie reviews, and I want to hear you guys' input on what I have to do. Maybe I can improve myself on doing them and stuff. So yeah, other than that, yeah, I'll give this movie a 10 out of 10, and yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.